MPL Invitational 2023. It's gonna be lit. What's up, everybody? My name's Trex. I'm a North American Mobile Legends ShoutCaster, esports enthusiast, whatever you want to call it. We got some big news, and I'm probably going to be releasing several videos over the next few days, or even maybe over the next 24 hours, because I have a lot to talk about. I'm sorry to everyone, I haven't dropped a whole lot of content recently. I haven't been streaming that much. NACT is closing on to its playoffs, and I've just been trying to get prepared and things like that. Catch up on other regions, MPLs, all that type of stuff, right? So thank you guys for being patient, but I couldn't help myself. I finally have some free time tonight, so I'm going to record a few videos. But first up front, MPL Invitational 2023 has now widened the range of teams to outside regions other than just Southeast Asia. I'm sure a lot of you already know this, but we're going to kind of talk about it a little bit, what it means in a general sense for Mobile Legends globally and all of that, right? Because for those that don't know, MPL Invitational has normally always just been it's a renowned tournament in a sense. It's not. I wouldn't put it on the level of MSC. I wouldn't put it on the level of M series. But for the longest time, I would say it has been like the number 3 in a sense, right? Now that ISF is out, Snapdragon, you have all of these tournaments that are a lot of them are including outside Western regions and stuff. So I think that's a major reason why MPLI has to kind of step up its game and start recruiting outside regions, start bringing in outside regions, because if they don't, then they're just kind of falling behind. And now the tournament scene is, in a sense, it's going to start getting competitive, which is good for esports regions all around the world. It's good for teams all around the world, because to widen viewership, to widen the horizon, to widen player base, tournaments like these that used to be more reclusive, secluded, whatever, blah, 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 are now going to want to invite Western regions, right? So it's pretty huge. To those that don't know, if you haven't seen any of the info, I'm going to put it up on screen. I'm going to scoot a little bit to the left because it's probably going to pop up right here on the right. Here's the deal. MPLI 2023. It's going to have 2 stages. Group stage, which will be a round robin, and playoffs double elimination. They're still inviting 16 teams. I don't know if there were 16 teams before. Was there? Was it 8? I can't remember exactly. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong down in the comments. 6 of those will be Indonesian. The invited teams will be 1st to 6th place. 4 of them will be from the Philippines. That'll be 1st to 4th place in MPL. Then we'll have the 1st place Malaysian team, the 1st place Singapore team, the 1st place Cambodia team. Now that's kind of normal, right? That's kind of normal. After that, it's the 1st place North America team. Woo, America. After that, it's the 1st place MENA team. And then the last slot is still to be decided. We're going to take some possible guesses on that in the end. I'm sure everyone has like ideas of who it's going to be and da-da-da-da-da-da-da. But it's pretty big that North America is involved in this. Same thing with MENA. A really good thing about this is it's going to give regions like North America and MENA a chance to practice more against some of these stronger regions, I would say, Indonesia, Philippines mainly to say. It's especially before world stage, right? Because M5 is something, and I know like in M3, BTK went like a month early just to practice, and M4 we went a little bit early. We went like a month early to practice. It's always important for a lot of these regions to try to get there early. To get scrims in, things like that. But this is already like, we're talking November here. December is M series. There's a high chance that maybe a lot of these people don't, I don't know. I don't know what the team's plans are, but you know, M series we're guessing is going to happen like first few weeks of December, like 2nd and 3rd week, 1st and 2nd week, something like that. So we're talking maybe just like going here for November and then going right to M series in Philippines, which and honestly is really cool for the players if they're able to do that. I don't know about school, whatever, blah 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 blah. But yeah, if they could just go hang out in Southeast Asia for 2 months, that'd be amazing and great practice and just good publicity overall for the North America scene. Same thing for MENA. It's an amazing thing for MENA and whoever the last to be decided region is. Let's talk about the format a little bit. The group stage is going to be stage 1 of the format, and it's going to be 4 groups, 4 teams in each group, just like what we normally see. The difference between this and, what was it, maybe it was IESF, Round robin was the same. I think MSC was best of one, but the difference between this and some other group stages is all matches will be a best of one format. Group drawing will be determined by a quote-unquote fan vote. I don't really understand how that's going to work. That sounds spicy. That sounds interesting. It sounds a little dumb, but it also sounds cool. I'm going to be honest, all right? I don't know how exactly to feel about it just yet. Do they, like... I don't really get it. I don't really get how the fan vote's going to work. Is it like a bunch of people are just going to submit what their ideal groups would be and whatever groups have the most similarities? Or like, is it going to go like Group A? Like, will there be like a live stream and everyone will vote live like this is American Idol or something? I don't know. I don't know yet. We'll see how that whole part works out. And like, are regions going to split? I don't know, man. I don't know. The teams play, like, of course, Indonesia will probably get split up. I think, now that I'm saying that, one good thing about this, because there's so many Indonesian teams, because there's so many Philippine teams, there's 4 Philippines and 4 Indonesian teams, one of the really cool things about that is people always wonder, like, how, and like, you're right, so like regions like MENA, regions like North America, we only ever get to go up against, like, the top 2, right? And normally we lose against the top 2. But people always wonder, like, how do we do against the number 5, the number 6, the number 4, the number 8? Could NA even beat the number 8 MPL team? You know, like, could our best team? And, like, this is a good opportunity to see some of those things. Because you'll get to, because certain teams will get to face, like, the number 4 team, the number 5 team, the number 6 team from Indonesia, things like that, which makes things pretty interesting, right? And it kind of will give a bit more scope into how strong MENA and North America and Western regions are in general, right? So yeah, the teams placing first in each group will advance to the upper bracket. The teams placing second in each group will advance to the lower bracket. So only the bottom 2 teams from each group will be eliminated. So once again, it's a pretty cutthroat group stage. Only 8 teams will move forward out of the 16. It's very possible for first round exits once again for a lot of teams. Please, God, North America, don't take another. Anyways, I'm used to it now, whatever. Double elimination. The playoff format will be double elimination format. All matches will be best of 3, except grand final will be a best of 5. So those 8 teams will move on to a double elimination bracket. Like we said, all the number 2 teams will already start on the lower bracket, so they will not have a second life. 4 teams will start in the top bracket and have a second life. So yeah, it'll be interesting. I'm super excited for it. I think it's definitely gonna be hype. I think one good thing about this is it feels like at Mobile Legends is becoming more and more like other esport genres, other esport games, in a sense where like a lot of games have like majors consistently throughout the year, right? Like, you know, like Dota has a couple majors. Even freaking Pokemon has like several different national tournaments globally where people travel. Super Smash Bros. Has several different tournaments that happen. Big House, all these different things that are global. Like people from all around the world go there to play and stuff like that. You have EVO, so you have all these things, right? So like, I think it's very good that there's more global events that are including international teams from all over the world, right? It gives hope into the future of MLBB. It does mean that overall esports is growing here, and it's not like I think we're past the point of like they're doing this to try to make it grow. I think we're very past the point of like, oh, we still don't know if it's growing. Like they're including Western teams because they want it to grow. It's like, no, I believe that a lot of these esports organizations that run tournaments have already seen numbers increase because of this. We're already seeing IESF include other regions. They went from 1 to now including West. We've seen, you know, so many Snapdragon, you know, all different MSC, like just so many different tournaments are now including regions globally, not just Southeast Asia. And that's because I think it's working, right? And they have to keep up with each other. And if one tournament is going to be like, all right, well, we're going to do this next year. All right, well, we're going to do this. It's like if MPL Invitational wants to stay relevant, wants to stay relevant globally, then they have to start inviting other regions, right? I think it's just important. It just goes to show. And hopefully in the future, I think what would be nice is, I think one of the coolest things about ISF is that it's like it happened in Romania this year. We'll really know when we reach peak growth, when a lot of these majors and a lot of these big tournaments, invitationals, whatever you want to call them, aren't just popping up in Southeast Asia. Like, they're not just hosting in Southeast Asia. Like, let's say Middle East. We're going to have the whatever. Kind of like how there's Liga Latam. Now, I know that feels like it's just one region, but really it's South America is a bunch of countries, man. So that is kind of like its own invitational in a sense, or whatever you want to call it, its own MSC for South America. But yeah, like hopefully down the line, certain other Western regions or certain companies like One Esports and ISF will start hosting in other countries where they're inviting Southeast Asia teams over and these teams over and da-da-da-da. I think that's when we know like we're really at peak and we know we've really like hit it. Like because the reality is Mobile Legends is still kind of in its baby phases. But yeah, that. I don't want to talk too much about that. The to be announced region. What could it be? First of all, let me know what you guys think it's going to be down in the description below, or down in the comments below. Feel free to let me know. And my thoughts, all right, it could be South America. Could be South America. Could be Turkey. Could be Turkey as well. Or, hot take, what if they're seeing if China has a team? What if they're seeing if China has a team? Like, I don't know if that's actually what it is. I don't think that's what it is, but there's like suppose. What if it's like a region that we don't expect, right? What if it's a region that is kind of like is just popping up? Could be European. It could be a European region, or like a Eastern European, like Russia, CIS type region. Who knows? CIS though did bow out of. Or no, Ukraine did bow out of ISF because they had the Russian flag up and stuff. So that's, I don't know. We'll see. There's still definitely a lot of stuff going on up there. I don't think it's going to be another Southeast Asian region. Like maybe it is, but I don't know. We'll see. Let me know what you guys think down in the description. Let me know what you guys think about this whole MPLI. If you guys agree with it, if you guys think it's a bad idea, whatever. I think it's definitely super interesting. It's not just because a NA team is going to be there. I think it's just pretty awesome. So I'll see you guys soon in the next video. Thank you guys so much. I'm out.